and surprise the channel. Bro, what happened? Power cut?
Lightwing, welcome back. Bro, no power cut. There is internet problem going on, bro. My Wi-Fi LAN is stopped 2 times.
Like and surprise the channel, heart hands.
Don't know what's going on, bro. I don't remember which side I came from.
Call the customer care once and raise a ticket if possible.
Bro, it's Lightwing, it's India, bro. I'm habitual to that. Like, I have stopped calling them. Whenever I call them, the single and same reply they give is like, there is some network problem going in your area. That's one sentence they always say. And that's the only thing they know what to say. So I don't call them anymore. Okay, we came from this side. I will add a shot of this area, bro. Looks like a hell.
It's the best and disturbing looking part in the game.
Yeah, bro. Always do good deeds. Else when we die, we'll suffer like them.
The darkness has taken you. Galena and Senua. Galena and Senua. You are lost. There's nothing you can do. You're dead. You're both dead. Mother and daughter dead in the sea of corpses.
And look at his face. Is it his shoulder we were walking on? What the f... was a bug.
I can't even imagine how the Hellblade 2 will look. I'm beyond hype.
Bro, want to play Hellblade 2, but Harish told me it's exclusive. Yesterday he told me. I didn't knew that. It's exclusive? Xbox exclusive?
That night, she gave up on her world to follow in the footsteps of her mother, to go to a place where the darkness couldn't reach her.
Senua, look at me.
This is the work they did with minimal funding. Just imagine now with a huge budget as they integrated with Microsoft. I can't even imagine.
True, bro.
So many. And I've lost my father.
It's gonna be a masterpiece. We already saw that in that teaser they made.
I have blood on my hands.
It looked like a movie scene, not a video game. Was looking like an action movie scene. So I wish I could play that game.
Was right.
But I will play that game on some game shop or a game parlor, maybe.
He's a hateful, bitter liar. He's poison. And his words still haunt you. Who do you trust? Him? Or me? Do you still believe in me, Senua? In us? Come back to me. Please.
I wish Microsoft will make them rich. They deserve it, bro.
Don't let this darkness come between us.
New area, are gaming zones there?
There are few shops, but not big parlors kind of stuff like mall. Not that, but there are small shops. But I'm not sure they will let me play this game cause it will cost a lot. But there are few shopkeepers, like there was a shop like from which I was getting DVDs. I didn't knew that what that guy was doing. He was selling me second-hand discs. I didn't knew that. So I saw his employee was wrapping plastic sheets on the DVD cases, like making them new one. So that was the last time I went to his shop, cause I was so pissed off at that guy that he was selling me second-hand discs and was taking money for a brand new.
If you can log into your Steam account and play, you could play I think after asking them.
Now they don't have a PC or cafe like that. Not gaming cafe, just game shops with consoles in it. Like Xbox and PlayStation. Not PC cafe, cyber cafe. But I think so, like, there's gonna be, they have Xbox also, maybe I can play. We'll try. Cause I'm so hyped to play the second part.
Okay, it's still the same, if you will buy in your Xbox X.
We're here to help you. You need us.
Yeah,
So worried.
I have to buy then.
We didn't know.
But I don't think so they will have internet in the shop. I don't think so, bro.
You can trust us.
Just, they have a small setup with like 3-4 TVs and 3-4 consoles attached to it.
We're here.
There are only two shops.
Where's Nance? We found her. We found you. Here she is.
The games people play in that shop is like wrestling kind of games, like WWE, stuff like that. Or 2 or 3 games only.
Now you're always safe with us. She has us.
What just happened?
You've come so far.
They have internet as normally in gaming cafes where we go to play. People play multiplayer a lot.
No. In my area there are not that kind of shops. I get your point though, but
We're here to help you. We'll help you go.
it's a small setup though. Like
You don't have to.
people don't even play anymore. But I have seen few cafes.
You can do it. You can see it. Come on, Senua.
Go away. I'm not listening.
I forgot the company name. They had a good setup. Mostly in every city, in metro cities. The one you talking about, multiplayer stuff, people used to play. I don't remember the name, company name. It's a big brand.
I will tell you of a great hero named Sigurd, son of Sigmund, no less. Born after his father's death, Sigurd is cared for by the dwarf Rain. But Rain does not love the boy. Instead, he plans to use him for his own ends. You see, Rain's father possessed a great treasure given to him by the gods. But Rain's brother, Fafnir, killed his father and
Here,
took the gold
people
all
play
for
Dota
himself.
2, Valo, CSGO, Apex etc. a lot.
Could not
Yeah,
and from the evil
Apex,
in his
CSGO.
heart,
Dota, I don't know about it.
Don't open the door. Don't go in. Turn back.
There are many multiplayer games people play in parlors. But in my city, they don't have that kind of stuff. Do you know about Timeout? Timeout is a game parlor. Do you know about Timeout? They have a lot of indoor games, machines.
How would you say Dillion if you are too much of a coward to step?
It's a brand company named Timeout.
Then do it.
No, I didn't hear about Timeout.
It's a old company, Timeout.
Don't be fooled. The beast is still here.
Timeout had indoor games in it, like electronic table tennis and table disc games
Don't fall for it.
and machine games.
Senua. So loud.
It's not her.
So full of hate.
Basketball also, machine basketball.
Tell me what to do. Your father wants them to go.
Like if you won, then you'll get tickets out of the machines and you can buy toys, buy stuff with those tickets.
If I go with them. They said I'm already dead. No, they want me with them. Stop! That's why they crawl through the walls. Don't listen. Do you see them? Do you see their faces? He's coming. Senua, help me! Help! Get me out of here!
This boss is good. That beast boss.
She shouldn't be here. She escaped the darkness.
Another
She
door.
took her own life to escape it. She can't remember when
You know they accidentally casted this girl as the main cast.
Yeah, she didn't even knew how to act.
cast her towards a world.
I saw one video about this girl who acted in this game.
Reach for the underworld,
She never did acting,
he said.
but she did a good job, bro.
It was a lot to take in for a child. And the first time she felt
I only saw one video about this. The girl who
Just a
acted.
motion capture girl. They didn't have budget to hire an actor, so they just went to with her.
Bro, she did a good job, man.
I just didn't want to risk upsetting her.
Motion acting, huh?
Doesn't matter now.
Motion capture, okay. I wish she get a good chance in future. She deserve it.
True. I don't know if it will ever work with another face. I can't imagine another actress coming close to what she portrays.
No one can do good like that, like this. Bro, where we have to go? He's coming again.
It's like RDJ to Iron Man, she's to Senua.
Yeah, like Iron Man. I did it. Bro, I heard there's not gonna be any more Iron Man, like, or Avengers, cause there was some dispute. RDJ stood for his team, like they were getting good amount, so he stood up for them, like asking producer to give more money. Where we have to go?
Yeah, he's technically dead in MCU. In Endgame, his arc was completed too. I don't know about the legal issues.
I heard about that, bro. I saw news also.
I knew the issue with Scarlett Johansson legal issues happened with the Black Widow movie.
Yeah, with the Black Widow.
They didn't give the full amount agreed and she sued them.
Yep. No more movies for her, I think.
Sigurd's newfound power lets him hear the birds speak. And they say, Sigurd should eat the heart himself. Rain wants Fafnir's gold. Sigurd should kill Rain before Rain kills him.
Every game, every movie has its own Norse mythology in it. It's so different. In this game, they said that Hela is Loki's daughter.
Sidelined in MCU, she can't survive anywhere though. Not only in MCU, she's a great actress.
Bro, she did very good job in Black Widow also. She's a good actor.
Sigurd learns that Brynhild had once disobeyed
In movies like Avengers, not Avenger, in Thor Ragnarok, Hela was like Odin's daughter. But in this game, Hela is Loki's daughter. So I don't get it. Norse mythology is so different, like in every movie or a game.
Just as I did.
Like in God of War also.
She teaches him the secret wisdom of runes, namely victory runes, ship runes, runes for persuasion, runes for truth, runes for healing and health, runes for perception and power. Like Sigurd, the greatest young warrior of the North, you must learn the secrets of the runes to fight amongst the gods in hell.
This section is confusing. I think I have to go here. Yeah.
She can sense it. She's lighting the torch. It's not gonna help her. She's lighting.
Fuck. Fuck.
In real Norse mythos, Hela is daughter of Loki. In MCU, they changed everything for their convenience.
In real Norse myth, Hela is okay. Daughter of Loki. Okay, I thought Avengers movies is the true.
You can't go anywhere without your light. Take the torch and move.
So Hela is daughter of Loki, huh?
She hasn't.
She did it. She's done it.
This place
Okay, last
reminds
puzzle.
her of the isolating, suffocating
I mean, last
darkness
symbol.
that she lived through as a young girl.
Where it is? Where we should
In her
go?
room at night, the faces in the dark, coming through the walls. She once thought everyone could see them. I mean, that's what children say all the time, isn't it? That there are monsters in the dark. By the time she realized that only she could see them, her father, Zinbel,
I was talking
could see
about
the monster
this voice.
in her.
Good ASMR. I think we have to go this side. Yeah, looks like this side. No. Locked. Maybe from this side? No? Bro, this area is a maze.
Her father was the real villain in this story.
Her father was the real villain. You mean Senua's? Senua's father? Bro, I have no idea where we have to go. I'm running in circles. Just need to find last symbol. Lightning, what's the story of this game though? I don't get it.
I don't remember that too, smiling face with tear.
You don't remember that too? Okay, finally found it. So we didn't win this side. Thank God. No! We did win this side.
Basically, Senua mother has schizophrenia and people didn't know about mental issues, they're superstitious and everyone thought she was conned.
Consumed by evil and darkness. Okay. So same goes for Senua. She also hear things. Bro, where we have to go?
So they burn her mother in the middle of whole village, that triggers Senua's illness too, as you know sometimes it's genetics.
Yeah. Bro, I think there is like some kind of a hidden room or a...
She had a lover while growing up, that's the we're carrying now, but when her father found out about Senua has illness too, he exiles her too.
Okay, I'm gonna take a risk. Cause there is no other room. We have to drop the torch, I think. I didn't knew that like her father exiles her.
So, she stays and grows up in the forest where her guardian tells all the weird stories that we hear from the stones.
So where is the torch now? I'm gonna get the torch. Bro, I fucked up. Okay, so it means the room is upstairs somewhere, bro. Lightwing, I'm going crazy. I'm getting bonkers now, bro. Don't know where to go.
But by the time her exile is finished and she comes back to the village, there will be many Viking clans, right? Other clan raids Senuasville.
Other clan raids Senua's village, okay. Kills everyone.
So when she saw that her lover is dead, she has a mental breakdown and makes all this story about how Hela has her lover's soul and that she...
Lover is dead, mental breakdown. It's all this story about how Hela has a lover's soul, okay. So it's all going on in her mind.
In reality, she couldn't accept her lover's death.
So she goes crazy, huh? Bro, where is this P letter? यार I think bro नीचे तो नहीं है कहीं. Maybe I didn't saw.
You get stuck here every time, bro, if I remember correctly.
Bro, that's what I was thinking right now. I played this game 3 times or 4 times. What the fuck? Bro, I went everywhere, like there is no other room left. Or maybe it's a puzzle, like some locked room or some hidden room.
I think we have find another symbol.
Yeah, only last symbol left to find. But where is it?
Third symbol that's missing from the main door.
Third symbol, yeah, bro. A P letter. P alphabet, sorry. There is nothing outside. This is the only place left, but it's
You
locked.
Those multiple flashes right around screen when a symbol is near.
Yeah. You see a lot of symbols when you are near that. This is the only door left. Down in the cave? Okay, we are in the cave. Where did you see the symbol?
This is the right way actually.
This symbol we already did, bro. Where did you saw the symbol? This is a story symbol. Like he starts telling you a story if you interact with that. There is no other symbol here. I think we are missing a room, bro. It has to be somewhere else.
Follow the path where we get torch. I think you already took the symbol and I mistook it for the story symbol.
Yeah, I followed that path. This room and this room connects the underground cave. That's been done. 3 symbol. Okay. We got 2 symbols. 1 is left. Starts from this room, done. This room also done. No, not this room. This room, it's done. Maybe we have to light every torch.
What about other rooms?
Yeah, I'm showing you. So this room done. Two symbols. Which door we left? Okay. There is nothing this side. So that area it's done. Those two doors. This door has nothing. This door is also done. Symbol inside there. So this door left. It's locked. It's not opening. Everything is done, bro. I don't get it.
It's like mirror. I think if we follow a certain path, that locked door will appear open.
Yeah, it's like a mirror. That's what I said, like it's a hidden door or something. A puzzle. Or it got bugged or something.
Man, it's trippy.
Bro, I'm getting already bonkers. Where to go?
I think you should look it up in some walkthrough if you run out of patience.
Bro, walk through. You look it out, bro. We need a P symbol. Or maybe I think...
Let me check.
Bro, we got it. Leave it, leave it, leave it. We got it. Fuck, man. I'm blind. We missed this path. Stairs.
The torch is going out. No, it's not. It's going out soon. She hasn't got much time. Out. She's too slow.
See symbols. Fuck, man. How did I miss this?
Wow, face with tears of joy, grinning face with sweet.
Fuck, man. Never saw, bro. It was dark. Never saw the stairs.
Crawling into your mind, searching for weakness.
See this. Now we can open this locked door. Fuck, man.
Your mother. You used her to trap you and kill.
Did you see her die? I don't remember. I was only 5. They told me she escaped the darkness. That she's with the gods. But what if they lied? What if the darkness took her and trapped her here?
Bro, wasted so much time. Fuck, man. Look, where was the stair? Where were the stairs? See? And I saw.
Her mother.
Yeah, talking about. And I saw these stairs. There were no path. I'll show you. I saw these stairs. See? I was like, okay, we can't go upstairs. There is no path. And I thought same about those stairs then. That there is no path.
It's not safe.
It's a trap. The beast is coming.
No.
What have you done? You've lost him. It's over.
The darkness is back.
Lost him. You've lost him. Get in the light!
Without his head, he will never bring his soul back. His fate is sealed. Now it can see you at your weakest. The time you suffered as a child at the hands of your father Senua while you pined for dinner.
So she needs a head.
Do you remember
His head.
the darkness, Senua?
To make him alive.
Beast
She goes back to get the head. But in reality, she can't help him. She doesn't know, huh?
Mother, why did you leave me? This darkness, it's spreading. Father's keeping me away from the others. Away from Dillian.
But Dillian
That
is.
is her mental anchor, but now it's gone, so she gives into the illness to fight it and get back her anchor.
Yeah.
I'm not going to rot in here. I'm going to find Dillian.
Dillian was real though, right?
Yes, Dillian is real but really dead. Two-Face with tears of joy.
Yeah, he's dead. He was also killed in that when Senua's village was raided. There he died. And what about the father? Senua father. I'm stuck. Oh, where to go? Fucker got me.
Viking raid, yes, father died too.
Viking raid, his father died too, okay. Everyone died. But her mother was killed by the villagers. Bro, it was so dark. Couldn't see where to go.
It's two ways to interpret this game, man. One way is to accept that darkness, Hela, everything etc. is real and accept monsters are there, and
Yeah, true. It depends on the players, I think.
they left the interpretation to the player's mind.
Yeah. Think whatever you want to. Real or not. But everything is going in Senua, fine, it's more realistic. Fuck, where the fuck I have to go? Man, where the fuck I have to go? I don't have a clue. It's so dark.
But in Hellblade 2, that huge monster and also villagers seeing it and fighting them, I don't know what's up with that.
Maybe it's maybe everything is true. Whatever it's going on, Hella, everything is true. It's real. Monsters are real. Or let's see when the game gets released. We don't know yet. Fuck me.
Keep going. Save the light. The beast is down there.
That's why we were dying.
He's always watching you. You're never safe from him. You can feel him.
Or else in the sequel too, they'll give another explanation along the illness.
Leave the torch on. Your eyes up. You're never gonna find anything.
Bro, I love the mechanics of the game, like fighting them. The combat system is so fun. It's different. We needed that torch. Bro, I was going to die again, Lightwing. I forgot about the torch thing. We needed to pick the torch fast. After fighting the enemies.
About these enemies, I think sometimes they are just hallucinations of her, or else, in reality, she's taking revenge on the Vikings clan Thaw.
about these enemies. They are just hallucination. Or taking revenge on the Viking clan that killed him. Could be hallucination also, true. Maybe they will reveal everything in the second part. They should, like, it's confusing. That's why I asked you. I played this game, still I don't get it. Puzzle system is also good. Different than other games. Okay, now the light's gonna get off.
Tried to help her, but she wouldn't listen. She has best. She never, ever.
Yeah, it's not much tedious too but challenging, like it's fun to do them rather than tough.
It's not tough, yeah. It's fun though, but tricky also, bro. Like we got stuck in the last puzzle. Maybe that's why they made those stairs. In one area there were no stairs, and in other there were stairs, but it was hidden. That area was so dark.
Rain the dwarf's sole desire is to possess this dragon's accursed treasure, and he uses Sigurd to reclaim it. He tells Sigurd the story of Fafnir's gold, and the good-hearted hero promises to slay the dragon.
This area puzzle is also good.
Strong sword for him.
I remember
Sigurd
this.
remembers that his father once possessed a sword given to him by Odin. Odin broke the sword to bring about Sigmund's death, but Sigurd's mother still has the pieces. And so Rain reforges the famous sword. Sigurd uses the sword first to avenge his father, and then he and Rain go in search of Fafnir. The dragon Fafnir is so large and deadly that it would be impossible to kill him face to face. But each day, Fafnir crawls across the heath to find water. So Sigurd digs a pit in the dragon's path and lies in wait in it. When Fafnir slithers overhead, Sigurd sinks his sword into the dragon up to the hilt. Sigurd leaps from the pit, and Fafnir sees his killer. He
Was
warns
Battlefield
Sigurd
1
the
good?
treasure will lead to his death.
Bro, Battlefield 1 was good. Trust me.
Sigurd
And
realizes
Battlefield 5 stopped again.
and every man will
It was
want
80
the
GB
wealth
downloaded and it stopped again.
and he takes the treasure.
Battlefield 1 is so old game and the graphics were so good. Best thing about that game was like you get to play different team members, different squad. Every squad has its own story in the battlefield. Like the way they died or the way they helped each other, the way they killed enemies. You could like you can drive tanks. You can fly airplanes in it. Like every character had its own story. Where the fuck do I have to go? Okay, we got it. I wasn't sure where to go. Now we got it. Bro, this area is hard. Like when you play first time, you'll get crazy what's going on. Battlefield 1 was not that much easy.
She can't help but think of him.
First two stories were easy though.
A tender guiding flame in a world so black.
But the moment you step up in like third chapter, it gets hard.
The more she convinced herself
I was playing on normal difficulty.
How little separates us from what we fear.
Sigurd does so, but when he touches the roasted heart to see if it is done, he burns his finger. Without thinking, he licks his finger and tastes the dragon's blood. In that moment, he understands the language of birds.
Fuck these hands.
He hears them talk.
I watched the stream, that day didn't comment.
You watched the stream, okay. I enjoyed. Game was good.
Planes, forces.
Yeah, you could ride horses also. I forgot to tell. Horses thing were good, bro. And stealth part is difficult in that game. You need binoculars first to mark enemies. But the thing is, I didn't knew that. If you pick something, what the fuck? I'm stuck. What's going on? Okay.
Dillian, I see you. The beast has Dillian. No. You're not taking it from me.
Bro, if you pick any item like bomb or something, like any other weapon, so it drops the binoculars. I didn't knew that. When I ended the game, then I came to you. In the last chapter. Few guns were trash in that game, few were very good. You need to find few guns, good guns.
Get to the light.
What the fuck?
Will you play Splinter Cell sometime?
Splinter Cell?
I think you'll enjoy them.
Splinter Cell, okay bro, for sure. I'm dead. Still hit me. I'm dead. Fuck. I focused at wrong time. Conviction and Blacklist. I never heard about it though. Why can't I fucking attack it?
Trust me, they're beautiful stealth shooters.
Bro, I'm nervous. I'm choking. Where the fuck he go? What's happening? Oh! Did I just lost? He ate me?
People think of evil as an unnatural, invisible force, and so invoke the gods for protection.
What just happened?
Evil can come from the hand behind the gods. A familiar hand, cold and cruel. He tried to fix her with his rituals, kept her trapped in that hole.
We killed him and
She couldn't say which
why
was
we didn't saw
worse.
the killing animation?
The darkness. Or the monster that her father had become. She couldn't fight them both. And so she left, headed for the one ray of light that shone down on her. If she had stayed, she wouldn't have survived. But maybe Delian would still be alive.
I'm so sorry, my love.
She will save his soul. Even if this time she can't save her own.
Forgive me, Senua. I know you have no reason to trust me anymore.
Listen.
But believe this, it was my mission to make you hate, to hate the darkness with a passion so great it would focus your mind on this quest. They like it. I doomed you with blood veils trap. All this time I wanted to protect you from the truth that would have destroyed you a long time ago. But you have conquered your darkness at every turn. You deserve to see behind the layer of darkness.
And take me to the mountain to trust you, as deep as we can go.
I won't stand in your way.
She has to trust him.
You will not survive what is in there.
I know.
She doesn't want to tell.
Okay. I think it's done now. Final act.
She must listen to the show.
Let's go. Hella.
What?
Hellgate.
Hella's going.
Hella. Hella.
Mother, I won't let the darkness trick me again. I know you're safe with the gods. I can feel Hella's gaze, searching for secrets inside of me. Secrets that even I can't see. I'm not here to fight my past.
Lightwing, you know,
I'm here for Delian.
when I played this game first time and I was
I will
fighting
fulfill
for
my
like
vow,
20 minutes
whatever the cost.
and my fingers were like paining.
No, she can't. It's too dangerous.
Then I gave up.
She has this. She is rotting.
And then I was so pissed off.
No way she can.
What the fuck?
Hella
What just happened? I was so shocked. The game devs literally troll people, players in this game.
She can see it. The bridge. She can't cross the bridge. It's broken. She has to fix it. It's too dangerous. She's done it before. She can't. She's done it
played for 40 minutes.
40 minutes is a hell of a time, bro.
She can see it.
I was done within 20 minutes.
It's broken. She has to fix it.
Literally, my fingers gave up.
You have to fight her.
40 minutes is a hell of a time, bro.
Back. It's the final task.
Yes, it is. This isn't just a broken bridge, is it? Mother, you showed me how to see further. To see the hidden wonders in our world and explore new paths into the unknown. To lead so that others may follow, or to warn so that they may avoid. That is our gift and our duty. I'm not going to look away in fear anymore.
Bro, the music in Hellblade 2 is good.
From the east, the Midgard serpent will turn up the waves.
That background
Eagles will
music?
scream and tear at the corpses with their
I
yellow
was fully invested the first time I played it, deeply involved, so I was waiting and waiting if something will happen or am I doing something.
Even I thought like maybe I did something wrong. Even I had a feeling like something's gonna happen. But nothing was happening. I still remember that day, bro. Literally, I was in pain. My fingers were paining.
She has the sight. She can see their secrets.
What do we have to do?
Maybe they were painting but more than Ghost Runner final level face with tears of joy.
Same for the Ghost Runner was something else. If someone will give me like $1 million to play Ghost Runner, I will never play it. Not on console though, but on PC I can try. Still remember that Ghost Runner run. Bro, where the fuck do I have to go? I think I missed something. Yeah, we missed this door, I think.
The Northmen say the world will come to an end. They call this Ragnarok, the destiny of the gods. First, there will be a terrible winter. 3 years.
I still think it's your toughest feat on stream beating that level, at your stage, no food, no sleep, and going for more than 24 HRS continue.
Yeah, that was the only game, only stream I did that longest. More than 24 hours.
And swords. The wind will blow through abandoned halls.
But we ended the game on a single stream. Hellblade was also a game that I did completed in a single stream. There are a lot of games I did in single stream. Demon Souls also. Sekiro, Bloodborne. There are many games I did in single stream. But Ghost Runner was the only stream that was the longest stream. Yeah, we missed this thing, I knew. Now it's done.
She did it.
5-6 HRS, we can manage, it's a small game.
What the fuck? There are too many, man. Fuck, man.
How will she do it?
Bro, 5-6 hours we can manage. Yeah, it's a small game, true.
What will she do? How's she going to find his actual soul?
Which side we came from?
She get it? She must bargain. No. She'll kill.
Bro, you heard the Hellblade 2 song?
She's not strong enough to get that. What's that? No one can bargain with Hela. What does that mean? What can she give her? She could give her her own soul. No. She'd rather die.
Where the fuck have to go?
But it's all she has to give. She has a warrior's soul. What more can she give? A cursed soul. Of course she is, no matter what she does. She can find her. She can find her and Ragnarok.
Yes, it's good, full rhythmic.
Rhythm में क्या?
Hela will want to find her.
Bro, you get pumped up listening to that song.
Hela will want her.
It's full of energetic.
Hela.
She can take Dillion's soul and lay him to rest.
The band is good.
She can get his soul back.
She's so close to saving Dillion.
She can do it. She just has to be prepared to fight for it.
Few have come this far.
She can finally put it to rest.
What if she falls at the final hurdle?
She won't.
Then Hela will take both their souls.
She will defeat Hela's orphan.
If she doesn't sing, the soul will be eternally damned,
No. They'll stay here forever.
being tortured.
No. She'll stay here forever. She's stuck.
Last of Us grounded mode, I think it's very tricky. Like the loot system in that game, I checked.
She's found a way.
It depends. You start getting ammo.
Emotional attached to some games in terms of story. This is one of them.
Yeah, it's a good game, bro. No doubt in it. No, the loot system in that game, Last of Us, is very tricky. You only get ammo when you are low on ammo. And it's not sure which ammo you will get.
You completed the game on grounded difficulty. It's still
Yeah.
an amazing feat.
You have ended it, bro. It was a good game. I wish I would have known earlier about the loot system, but still it's okay. Learned few things out of
The
it.
Northmen say that at Ragnarok, the gods will face a ship full of
Phew.
their foes, which Loki has steered to Asgard. It carries the fire giants, the wolf that will eat the sun, and all kinds of dark creatures. Surt will join them with his sword of fire. The cliffs will crash. Trolls will walk the land. Men will tread the road to hell, and the heavens will split open.
Few areas in that game you could like skip it. In Last of Us, grounded difficulty, like you can skip them. By running away? I didn't knew that. That's what I said, like I learned a few things out of it. Cause I was stuck at few areas, so those areas were like I could have skipped them. I didn't knew earlier. And I wasted like half an hour on few areas.
Grounded in two-part. Face with hand over mouth.
Do grounded in 2-part? Okay, will do, bro. I'm gonna download the Last of Us Part 2 only. Cause Battlefield it's not downloading, fuck it. I'm downloading it from yesterday, bro. Since yesterday, trying to download it, it's not getting downloaded. Those big guys are tough. Not tough, they don't die, I mean, easily. Okay, welcome to hell. Let's go. Let's meet Hela. Bro, I love how they made Hela, like so big, creepy. Everything they have made in this game is beautiful.
Yesterday I was watching Cyberpunk 2077 tribute videos. Man, I became really emotional.
Cyberpunk 20? I never saw Cyberpunk gameplays. And tribute. Okay. Who made tribute? And why you got emotional? I mean, was it a good video?
She's like a Grudge movie ghost but without hair.
Grudge movie. Yeah, without hair. Bro, Grudge movie, I remember that time. Best horror movies were made. The band songs are good.
Tribute videos are like they put emotional music and sing all the story parts of the game that makes you feel more sentimental. You should
Tribute, okay. Oh fuck. Fuck.
RDR2.
I'm dead. Fuck. Bro. I thought I'm dead. How the F I survived? Die, man. Bro, I love these kind of music. ठीक है bro? Oh boy! What the fuck? Bro, how they're spawning like... I don't remember that. I don't remember this part. Like it's gonna be this much hard. Lot of enemies. I wish it's the last one. Finally. Bro, I don't remember like this much, these much. How many were there? Like 15 of them?
Turn back. It's too dangerous.
Tribute videos like put emotional music, some call story parts, makes you more sentiment.
What happens when she dies?
What happens to us?
I have seen few tribute, not that much.
We'll all die someday. And when everyone's gone, even the gods will die.
We don't want to die.
I don't want to die.
Senua, stop. Turn back.
Stop. Stop her.
Why is she going?
Stop. Senua.
Stop. What happens to us? Why would she stop to die? She won't stop. Stop.
So voices are stopping Senua. What will happen to us?
I'm sorry. I didn't ask you to be a part of me. If you don't want to die with me, then leave me alone.
I don't want to die. Please stop. 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 You'll never come back if you go there.
There's
I
nothing.
saw one on Ethan Winters too, Man the Fields.
No, I didn't saw Ethan
Everyone
Winters
suffers.
one.
They were right about me.
See in the mirror like Senua is speaking. The other vision. See now.
Scared of the dark.
So was I.
So voices is Senua itself.
Fill the void. That doesn't make them real.
They made them real.
No.
Follow your soul and let go of the Senua of old. For there lies your weakness, and the darkness will find it.
So voices are gone now.
It's not like the old stories, is it? The noble warrior facing evil in search of victory and honor. Clear dividing lines. No. Oh, this place is not quite like that. It's as if it knows that true torment lies within. Memories you cannot do.
I saw one video. Someone revealed Ethan Winters' face.
This is
Have you seen that? There was one video I saw on YouTube. And it looked real, bro. Someone revealed Ethan Winters' face. And there is DLC coming. Resident Evil Village. So now she will see how her mother died. Fuck man, they burn her mother alive. Fucking psychos. This is her father.
You see it, Senua.
Fucking monster.
See the darkness. Faces fear and suffering.
They themselves are darkness, bro. How can you kill someone like this? Dumpha killed his own wife.
I remember it clearly now.
She has nothing to fear anymore.
Wow.
The gods have saved your mother. Through my hand.
You killed her.
He's fucking psycho.
It is the will of the gods.
Fuck the gods! You did this to her! Why?
This is what happens when you listen to the voices of the underworld. They crawl into your soul and rot you from the inside.
So he's been listening to the underworld?
Defy the gods like your mother, and the darkness will come for you too. You understand, Senua?
Or he was just telling Senua that same thing will happen to you like your mother?
I do understand. You cursed me with your own madness. I was just a child. You created this darkness! You created this darkness so you could hide behind it!
Only suffering brings salvation. It is the way of the gods.
It was all a lie.
This music is good. Then
You are a lie! She didn't defy
This
the
one.
gods. She defied you!
the music kept me
And so
keep
you
on
killed
fighting,
her.
bro.
You didn't
I remember
defy the
that.
gods.
I was in a trance and kept on fighting.
Your mother, who was too weak to fight the darkness and abandoned you.
You tortured her! You killed her! You are the darkness!
Those rituals, the years of isolation, the pain that still haunts you. It was the only way to fight the curse within you.
You're a liar.
The darkness is inside you and it will destroy you.
You're a liar!
No, Senua. The darkness is here. You cannot wish it away. And it will watch as you draw the last dying gasp.
I won't let you kill me! Behind you.
through your darkness. You're a liar and a murderer. And if you really are Hela, then I have a sword here that can kill a god.
Damn, Senua.
Backwards to wallow your miserable past.
Man, look the way how she is watching, how she's being
that killed him in the first
so
place.
creepy. They have made this area so good. That's trending BTs look like this.
I'm trying to save you from yourself. You saw that it is a lie. The plague of darkness, the butchering of the by the Northmen. You saw it yourself.
You told everyone I was cursed. They believed you. I believed you.
Tell me, Senua, where is Dillian's soul if the darkness is a lie? How you saved him?
He's here. I know he's here.
It's sad.
Dillian,
Yeah.
I know you're here. Hold on. I'll find you.
Still fighting. What the fuck?
Watch out.
Firewood? They got fire sword? Is it a sir? Was he sir?
Where is he? You're trying to trick me again with your lies. I know he's here. You took him from me. You have him.
Dillian is gone. Dillian is dead. Let him go. I'm warning you.
Or what? What can you do to me that you haven't already? Fight me.
Fuckers behind me.
Come on.
You betrayed your own father.
The camera angle is
Betrayed the gods
tricky, bro, in this game.
in search of love.
Wish they could have made it more smoother.
You
A free camera angle, like you can.
battle. Let
It just auto lock on by itself.
go.
You can't run or walk freely.
Don't let your darkness hurt anyone else.
What the fuck is happening?
Behind you. Be careful, Sam.
I'm done. Fuck. What's just happening? What's this? Why it's shaking?
Watch out.
Is it the end?
You don't have to fight anymore.
Nice. I thought there was another phase. Don't you fight that beast also? That beast boss? He also shows up. Why he didn't show up? Like Valravan showed up, but not that beast. Hela's holding her. Hela's holding a weapon. Weapon of destruction. God killing weapon. Poor Senua.
And I can't save doing it. Is that what you want me to believe? After all you've done to me? And to him? You're not a liar, but you're a liar! You crawled into me to confuse me and deceive me. But I know he's here. I know you have him. I'll give you my life. That's what you want, isn't it? My soul. Take it. I'll be a slave for you. I'll fight with you at Ragnarok. If you release him.
How she's looking at her.
But if you won't, you will have to kill me. Because I've got nothing left. No fear. No hate.
Not quest, nothing.
No quest. Nothing. And you will have no power over me.
Okay.
I learned the hard way to not be afraid of death, Senua. Because a life without loss is one without love. You turn your back on death, and all you can see is the shadow that it casts. The longer you hide from it, the longer the shadow grows until all you can see is darkness. When our time comes, we must look death in the eye and embrace it as a friend. Only then can we let go of our fear. And emerge from our darkness.
Why she's looking like Hella?
Never forget what it is like to see the world as a child, Senua. Every autumn leaf is like a work of art. Every rolling cloud a moving picture. Every day a new story. We too emerge from this magic, like a wave from the ocean, only to return to the sea. Do not mourn the waves, the leaves, and the clouds. Even in darkness, the wonder and the beauty of this world never leaves us. It is always there, waiting to be seen again. This is where my story once began. And so it has to end here. Because I cannot see further than this.
Follow us. We have another story to tell.
My friend, go with her. This now will be your story to witness.
It's hard to tell how mixed up you feel, hoping what you need is behind every door. Each time you get hurt.
Alright guys, thanks for watching.
Meow.
Time to end the stream. Yo, big fan bro. Yeah, it's end bro. I just ended it. Thanks for joining bro. You had your tea, bro. Ravi, bro.
I love this game.
Bro, game is good, man. But I never understood what's going on in the game.
I will have tea.
Okay, have tea. Nice.
Face with Tom.
You are also lazy like me, bro. This game is confusing, bro. Never understood what's going on. Let's see what will happen in Hellblade 2. Wish they would release on PlayStation, but no. It's gonna be exclusive Xbox.
I don't like to drink tea or coffee since school times.
I love coffee, bro. I love coffee and tea. I used to drink coffee a lot, but I stopped coffee. I mean, I drink Red Bull now. I'll stop Red Bull, go back to coffee, bro. But I'm lazy, that's the only thing. I drink Red Bull. Bro, what, you know about this game story? What happens to Senua, like, in the end? What's going on?
I have forgotten.
You have forgotten? Okay, no problem.
I will look it up on it.
Please don't go. I want you to stay. I'm begging you, please. Please don't leave here. I don't want you to hate for all the hurt that you feel. The world is just a illusion.
But the game is good, bro. Bro, that Hellblade 2 trailer teaser is also good. It almost looked like you're watching a movie, action movie scene instead of a video game.
It's about mental illness, something like that.
Yeah, mental illness, but everything was true or no? That's I'm confused about. Like Hela. And what happens in the end? Like, you see Hela's dead body also, and Senua turns into Hela. That kind of like stuff was confusing. And Hela kills Senua, but she's still alive. Like, she threw Dillian's skull in the end, and let's see. Maybe they will reveal everything in Hellblade 2, like what happened in the first part. If you would like to find out more about psychosis and mental health difficulty, visit Hellblade Help.info. Maybe they made this game for the people who are facing mental illness, psychosis. It's good thing, man. Still, game is good, man. Like, they didn't have a big budget.
Stormy seas and lost souls.
Who is it?
She's dreamt of this before.
It's coming. Is it?
They say dreams are visions of our memories, thoughts and fears, as seen by our inner eye.
Mental health advisors. Bro, this scene was scary.
But what if each one of us is always dreaming, even when awake? and we only see what our inner eye creates for us. Is this what hell is? A world shaped by Senua's nightmares. Maybe that's why people fear seeing the world through her eyes.
Yes, she's scared.
Because if you believe that Senua's reality is twisted, you must accept that yours might be too.
Hellblade Senuas Psychosis?
Hellblade Senua's Sacrifice is a video game about Senua, a Celtic warrior on a vision quest into Viking territory. But what sets our hero Senua apart is that she suffers from severe psychotic mental illness.
Okay, let's watch this. Maybe they will tell us what's the story.
The original idea for Hellblade was to create a classic hero's journey, a journey of suffering, but one where the fantasy world is not another planet or alternate universe, but a world that is constructed in Senua's mind. But to do so would mean putting psychotic mental illness at the center of the experience, a subject that is still considered taboo, and a challenge that was both terrifying and exciting in equal measure. In Hellblade, the starting point was a newly discovered Celtic goddess called Senua in Ashwell, Hertfordshire. When first discovered, her name was thought to be Senua, a name which I liked and kept. I wondered if Senua might have been a Celtic warrior like Boudica who stood up to the Romans. While the Romans had conquered all of Europe, there was a group of Celts up in the furthest reaches of the Roman Empire that could not be conquered, the Picts. And so the Romans built a wall, called Hadrian's Wall, that spans across Britain from sea to sea to keep the Pictish barbarians at bay. The Picts were known for their war paint, painted on with woad, and their matted hair clumped with lime. And so Senua would be a barbarian Pict in this image.
What's your name?
Senua.
I haven't seen you before.
I don't live home much.
Oh, Zeno's daughter.
I have to go.
Wait.
Orkney is off the coast of Scotland and was inhabited by the Picts, steeped in history and mystery, and so I made Orkney Senua's home and set the stage for a crisis. In the late 8th century, the first Vikings landed on the Orkney Islands. The population of the Picts crashed thereafter, replaced by the Norsemen of the 9th century. Were they wiped out? We don't know for sure, but it would seem likely given the reputation of the Vikings. The Northmen's brutality is legendary. High-ranking leaders and chieftains of the tribes they conquered were often offered as sacrifice to their gods. The most brutal of these sacrifices was known as the Blood Eagle. I imagine Senua as a young female warrior who returns home from exile to find her partner, Dillion, brutally sacrificed to a Norse god by these hellish warriors from a faraway land. I imagine the horror of this moment and how it would have dragged her deep into mental torment.
No!
So after seeing Dillion's body, she goes crazy.
I came to learn that the Celts had a sophisticated and nuanced perspective on the nature of mental disorder. One term they used was gelt. A gelt is a man or woman who has been driven mad by a curse, battle trauma, or grief. The gelt would take to a life in the woods in search of penance, punishment, and purgation. And so Senua became a gelt, cursed by darkness, looking for redemption in the wilds. Another word the Celts used in reference to mental disorders was druth, meaning fool, or liar, one who utters the words of God. They tell of the mad sinner who flees battle into exile and takes on a beastly nature, growing feathers on his body. The character called Druth in Hellblade is based on a little-known person called Findan, an 8th century Irish Celt who was captured and enslaved by the Vikings, but eventually escaped to Orkney where he became a monk.
tell you my stories of hell, if I may walk with you.
Upon meeting Senua, it would be his stories that fuel her quest deep into their world of gods.
The Northmen say the world will come to an end. The sun will grow black, the earth will sink into the sea, the stars will disappear, fire and water will meet, flames will play against the sky, the heavens and earth and all the world will be burned, all the gods will be dead, and the warriors of Valhalla and people everywhere. Senua, prepare yourself for Ragnarok.
Man, literally you get goosebumps.
So the stage was set for a new adventure, a journey into the Norse underworld called Hell, a vision quest fueled by madness and myth, a fantasy that was created by Senua's own mind, and one that we would experience through her eyes.
This is your mission. This is your quest. There is nothing else left.
To make a game about a warrior with psychotic mental illness as its central theme was fraught with danger. Mental illness such as psychosis is still taboo and rarely acknowledged in a century of cinema, never mind the new medium of games. Where it does feature, it often conflates psychosis and psychopathy associated with a lack of empathy. It is unfortunate that these two words sound so similar that they are used interchangeably in media. I must admit that I didn't have to look very far to discover my own ignorance of the subject. So we reached out to Paul Fletcher, psychiatrist and professor of health neuroscience at University of Cambridge.
Psychosis is a descriptive term, and it refers to having a loss of contact with objective reality. So it's characterized by two main sets of symptoms. One of them is hallucinations, where somebody experiences perceptions when there is no actual objective thing out there to perceive.
You're already dead. Who are you?
And the other is delusions, where somebody comes to very often bizarre, unpleasant, frightening beliefs when there's no good evidence in favour of them.
There's no doubt about it. The source of the darkness is in Helheim, and the goddess Hela holds his soul there.
We reached out to Welcome, a biomedical research charity that spends billions on research and awareness programs aimed at improving health.
Mental health hasn't always been presented in the media in a way that is particularly helpful. It can be challenging to engage people with the subject matter, and there are a lot of preconceived ideas about mental health, and particularly schizophrenia and psychosis. So we hope our support allows the team to continue to collaborate with Paul Fletcher and with those who have experience of psychosis to create a game that provides a fresh perspective on the condition and allows audiences to engage with it in a way that just wouldn't be possible in any other medium.
What started out as a brief consultation convinced me that we were only scratching the surface of an immensely deep and interesting subject that could enrich and change the very nature of the game.
That's cool. Thanks so much for coming in.
Pleasure. Thanks. It's really interesting for me. I'd love to be involved. It's fascinating.
Yeah.
Our understanding of psychosis is still very much a mystery, and ways of treating it are still primitive compared to physical illness. After all, it is easy to see the pain and suffering caused by physical diseases or physical trauma. It is not so easy to see the mental suffering and trauma of severe mental illness. But what if we could find a way to see it? Games are capable of drawing you in for hours on end. Playing the role
That
of a
patient
character who is
was
different
talking
from
to
you,
herself.
experiencing their perspective, and actively involving you in a world that functions with a different set of rules. If we were to represent Senua's psychosis, we would have to simulate voice hearing, a common attribute. But how can we simulate something we have no first-hand experience of? Professor Charles Fernyhough, a leading expert in voice hearing from Durham University, offered his help.
Hearing voices is an experience that is usually associated with severe mental illness, and crucially we know that hearing voices is a part of ordinary life for many people who don't meet the criteria for mental illness.
Yeah. Oh, that's not him in real life.
We know voices vary according to where they appear in space. Voices can appear far away in the distance, they can appear right there in your ear, they can seem to be coming from inside your head.
Based on the information Professor Fernyhough provided, I put together a sound brief and invited some actors to the studio. We recorded the actors using a binaural microphone, which records the 3D spatial position of sound, replicating the way sound is heard by human ears. It gives you an incredible sense that the person you are listening to is right there beside you.
Damn.
Rachel Waddingham from the Voice Collective came to our studio with 2 young voice hearers to speak to our team. We talked at length about their experiences and they listened to our tests, giving us feedback on how we could improve on it.
Everyone hates her. She's cursed.
It's very hard to represent what this experience is like, partly because it's such a personal, intense, emotional experience. It's testament to how Ninja Theory have been listening to what the researchers are saying, but also, crucially, listening to the experts by experience. What they've come up with is so compelling. It's by far the best representation I've heard of what these experiences are like.
Other common attributes of psychosis are visions and flashbacks. We met with Recovery College East, who work with and care for people recovering from severe mental disorders. A group of service users gave us their first-hand account of what they experience.
Sometimes when the visions or what we're seeing is too much, we become small until eventually we perhaps don't see anything.
The people we spoke to, the stories they told, were fascinating, harrowing and mind-boggling. The reality of what people experienced was vivid, far exceeding what I could possibly have imagined. We went away itching to represent some of these visions and flashbacks in the game.
As we all know, my heart is so, love is so far away. Don't you know how I wanna feel deeper? I could never know how you grow, all these days are killing me. Now I see deep in me insanity does unfold. I just wanna feel deeper, deeper. I just wanna feel deeper, deeper. As we all know, my heart is so, love is so far away. Don't you know how I wanna feel deeper? I could never know how you grow, all these days are killing me. Feel like this, read like this, I just wanna live that song. I just wanna feel deeper, deeper. I just wanna feel deeper, deeper.
To refine our work, we continue to hold meetings with Recovery College East over the course of a year and a half, showing them what we had achieved so far and refining the in-game representations based on their feedback. With their help, flashbacks, visions and changes in perception were woven into the story and gameplay of Senua.
The students that are involved in this project are incredibly excited about being involved. They have described the experience as being important because it values their lived experience and shows that despite what we have been through, all of that experience becomes valid, that actually it's something that we should all be talking about.
The experiences described range from beautiful to frightening beyond comprehension. I heard of a girl who has to live with an angry voice screaming at her, slamming on her doors and walls 24 hours a day. I met someone who would often see hanging corpses in a room, so real that she would sometimes try to rescue them. The panic and fear that comes with such visions is entirely understandable, and it can be a living horror for some.
Worthless, weak, pathetic. Go on, feel sorry for yourself, because there is no one left to do that for you.
I was urged by one fellow that we should not shy away from showing this horror, and so I was perpetually torn in making Hellblade. Had we gone too far with our representations or not far enough?
Broken and lost. Just like your soul.
Come on.
In some ways, voice hearing and visions were the low-hanging fruit, so to speak. There's another aspect of psychosis that is much harder to explain, but one that I think video games are uniquely able to represent, which are often called delusions.
People begin to see patterns in the world. They begin to link things that most people wouldn't link. most of the things that we might think would be coincidence or, you know, not worth commenting on, nevertheless that might have a particular salience or importance for them.
One individual described how everyday words, sounds, colours and objects were steeped in meaning to him, forming a strange and sinister puzzle that he was determined to solve but could not quite get to the bottom of.
It's not just brain dysfunction, it's not like the system shut down. It's actually an incredibly creative process. The person creates a world populated with voices and phantasms and terrors, and they're completely immersed in it. They believe in it.
We often invite people into the studio to play the game. In one of our playtests, they played through much of the game, making associations between runes, secret messages, and the threat of darkness that stalked them. There are many things that happen in the world of Hellblade that make perfect sense within the context of Senua's mind. The dark rot that's killing her slowly from within, the secret runes of the gods that block her path to Helheim, and strange associations that exist in the game to confuse you. To complete Senua's quest, you have to internalize and accept the logic and meaning behind these things to progress. Afterwards they said that they didn't see much evidence of mental illness in the game. People with delusions of all sorts would argue the same thing, that they are not aware of their experience being abnormal in any way.
I need this sword. It's important.
Representing perception changes and thinking patterns within Hellblade gives us a set of symptoms common in psychosis. But people with lived experience were keen to emphasize another point, that it is wrong to define a person by their symptoms. Quite often, the illness comes not from the symptoms, but from the stigma, isolation and mistreatment that comes about from the rest of society.
They say that I'm cursed. What if they're right?
I needed someone to portray Senua, someone who could believably internalize her suffering. Melina Jurgens, our video editor, had been a stand-in for Senua over a few months while we perfected our motion capture techniques. Without realizing it, she had already auditioned for the role, and I knew her well enough to know that I didn't have to teach her to act, but to relive her own internal pain. As often is the case, those who have suffered mental anguish are never far from us.
Man, look at her. She looks like a born actress.
My hope is that by creating a compelling and aspirational character in Senua who feels very much real, albeit in a fantasy setting, we can provide a lens into her reality, a different one to yours, and this is where storytelling comes into play. I imagined her life based on common threads in real people's lives. She was always prone to psychosis as a child. Her mother Galina also heard voices and had visions, so perhaps there was a genetic aspect. Or perhaps it was cultural, as she lived within a world without science, of gods and superstition, as exemplified by her druid father Zimbal. Psychosis developed in her late teens to early 20s and was exasperated by stigma and isolation at the hands of the clansmen and her father.
This darkness. It's spreading.
The trauma of seeing her lover Dillian sacrificed tips her over the edge, making her remodel her reality around a concept that connects everything: the darkness. So the question, is what Senua experiences real? Can only be answered by saying, yes, it is real. It is her reality.
All of her suffering will have been for nothing. It's just a matter of time.
Towards the end of the project, service users and professionals that had collaborated with us were invited to see the near-final game. It was a chance to see if the game had reflected their views or if it had misrepresented them.
For me, being involved in especially developing Senua's character has been really important, and being able to bring in my perspective and what I see and what I hear, and having that built into the game has been a real privilege. It's gritty and it's meaty, and there are some tough subjects in there that are being tackled with honesty.
I was blown away by it today, absolutely blown away. It was just fantastic to get the opportunity to use our lived experience in a very creative way. There's nothing tokenistic about the work we've put in. It feels like we've been listened to, things have been taken on board, and I think there was a lot of realism in the game itself, and it feels very authentic.
Hellblade will give people a good experience of what it's like to hear voices and have those experiences. I'm glad that the guys at Ninja Theory have asked us to come along and help to build an experience that's positive when it comes out, and get myself a copy and have a go.
I think all the way through I was really inspired by how the conversations have translated into the game in a way that I think I didn't imagine was possible. So wonderful, really wonderful.
I really hope that others will follow the lead they've set and use the power of something like a video game to change people's perceptions, to increase understanding, and ultimately to make some of the stigma around voice hearing and other experiences go away.
For me, it was really exciting to see something that I explore scientifically being represented so beautifully in a character who's trying to penetrate the mysteries of the environment in which they've been placed, with all of this strange uncertainty and noise and conflicting information that they're getting. I'm very excited by this way of trying to represent mental illness, because I think it actually might be offering us insights that we wouldn't get from pure scientific explorations, and actually giving us quite an empathic view of what it might be like.
Mental illness has been with us for as long as we have been on this planet, but why? Why hasn't evolution stamped out this weakness from within our gene pool? I often pondered this question until I realized that the question had an inbuilt flaw. It assumes that being and thinking differently is a weakness. The only reason we have computers, spacecraft, medicine, poetry, art, and yes, even video games is because individuals are able to simulate new abstract realities in their minds and share them with the rest of us. We need people to be willing to see differently in order for us to progress and survive as society. And we need to be open to these new ways of seeing. And it is this spirit that motivated me to create Senua's story and share it with you.
Nice. Oh boy. So it was good game, good movie. Alright, time to end the stream now. Thanks for watching, guys. Really appreciate it.
Moby Face with Tom.
Moby? What's Moby, bro?
Bye.
Bye, Amanda.
Movie equals Moby.
Ah, okay, movie. Now I get it. Yeah, nice movie. पूरा मूवी ही था सही में. But जो भी था अच्छा था, bro. Nice. So everything was real. Like Dillian, every character was real, but once Senua saw Dillian body, after then everything was created was in her mind. Nothing was real for us, but everything was real for Senua. I hope you get it what I'm saying. So it's a mental illness, psychosis. So for her everything was real, bro. It's a pain, man. There are people who are suffering from this illness. They saw patients also in the movie. Like people were talking to themselves, man, and they were like, the scenes they saw in the game. I mean, the scenes they made in the game, like those dead bodies Senua was seeing. So they saw some patients like that who literally saw dead bodies. And there was a line like he said, like the patient who saw dead bodies, sometimes he tried to help them also. Tried to help the dead bodies. Man, it's scary, man, creepy. To have illness like that.
Yes.
Ish. Okay, thanks for joining, bro. Rhoda, bro. Ravi, bro, take care of yourself, bro. Let's end the scene. And have your tea, brother. Okay, gonna end the scene now, bro. Bye bye, take care.
Sure, bye, face with Tom.
Yeah, bye, brother. Thanks for joining, bro. Bye bye.